All right, you're good to go.
Good. My name is Josh Koch. I'll be talking to you about the landfill at the Steuben County landfill. And there will always be a need for landfills until new technology or new research come about. We're always going to have a way of dealing with the waste that humans produce on a daily basis. Waste is it always needs to be dealt with safely and in an environmentally friendly manner. Landfills have become safer thanks to advances in new technology. Like back in the day, there used to just be open dumps, and people could basically come in and dump whatever they wanted into the landfills. There was no like environmental precautions or anything taken into effect. The dumps were open. There was issues with rodents and other animals getting into it, spreading diseases, and leachate getting into the groundwater. Potentially could harm a bunch of local populations of people. And also there was issues with the gases that the landfills were putting off in the past too. They weren't controlled at all, and just putting a bunch of methane right into the environment. Methane is a greenhouse gas too, which added to the global warming aspect. The Steuben County landfill is an example of a closed landfill, which means there's a layer of clay on the bottom, and then on top of the clay there's 2 layers of waterproof liner that doesn't allow the leachate to go through the trash and get into the groundwater. And there's drainage systems that are in place to control the leachate and direct it to where it can be handled safely. And the trash nowadays in closed landfills is covered on a daily basis with dirt. This keeps the garbage from blowing off, getting onto the neighbor's property, and also keeps rodents and other potentially disease-carrying animals and insects off of it too. And all around the Steuben County landfill, there's also a high fence that catches most of the garbage that the wind takes and blows off. The Steuben County landfill is broken up into Old Bath and New Bath. New Bath is broken down into cells. I believe there's 5 cells. Each cell holds approximately 550,000 tons of waste. And on average, the cells last about 5 years apiece. And it's because they receive about 100,000 tons of trash a year at the landfill. When the cells are finished and completed, they are sealed together with another layer of waterproof liner on top. And then once they're sealed, they have to be monitored for a minimum of 30 years. The gases are monitored, and they're monitored for leaks on a daily basis. And also at the Steuben County landfill, there's a piping system. They take the gas off of it, and it's transported to another building where it is used to produce electricity. And all over the New Bath and Old Bath, there's these orange monitoring wells where they can test the amount of, and control the amount of air that is getting into the cells, and they can also like take a test and see the composition of the gas that's in the cell as well. And an interesting fact about the Steuben County landfill is on Old Bath, they got local farmers to donate their sheep. They use the sheep to control the grass on Old Bath during the summertime. This way, the local farmers get free grazing land, and Old Bath gets free lawn maintenance too, so it works out for everybody. And Old Bath had leachate issues in the cells, which is why they put in their own wastewater treatment facility across the road. And through gravity, the leachate goes from Old Bath to the wastewater treatment facility. And it is one of the few landfills in New York State that actually has their own on-site wastewater treatment facility.